Hey everybody, Dr. Nick here on Feel Good Friday. Today we're diving into the two main muscles of your calf, the gastroc and the soleus. I'm going to show you why knowing the anatomy and the function can help improve your calf training. Let's take a look at Stan. So the two main muscles that make up your calf are the gastroc and the soleus. So let's talk about the gastroc first. The gastroc attaches up on the back of your knee, so it crosses the knee joint and then attaches down on your heel. So when it contracts, it's going to point your foot forward, okay? So when it contracts, this is going to pull, get short, and it's going to point your foot. Now, it's important to remember that it crosses the knee joint. So if you have this band here that crosses the knee, if you bend your knee, you're putting this band on slack. So now when you go to press, you're not going to have any tension or not as much ability to fully contract, give a strong contraction when the knee is bent, right? Because this is on slack right now. So when you go to press and point your foot, there's too much slack that needs to be taken up for that to really powerfully point your foot. So when your knee is straight, now there's tension on that muscle. Now it fires strongly. The soleus, which sits under the gastroc, does not cross the knee joint. So it attaches right under the knee joint and then travels down and attaches to your heel. So no matter what your knee is doing, the soleus is always going to be a powerful muscle to point your foot. Because you can see, regardless of whether the knee is straight or bent, the soleus is going to have that tension enough to contract efficiently. So why is this important? If you want to train the gastroc, you have to have your knees straight. If you want to train the soleus, it doesn't matter the position of your knees, because it's going to be contracting either way. If you want to isolate the soleus, you're going to have your knees bent while you do your calf press, so like a seated calf press, because the seated version would not involve the gastroc. If you want to stretch these muscles, if you want to stretch the gastroc, you have to have your knee straight, because you're going to stretch it up where it attaches on the knee, and then you're also going to stretch it down on your foot. Okay, so like that, the classic runner stretch against the wall. Or a calf stretch on a step. You want to keep that knee straight and then let that foot bend upward. If you want to stretch the soleus and isolate the soleus in a stretch, perform those same stretches, but keep your knees bent so that the gastroc is on slack, and when you bend your foot up, you're only stretching the soleus. So there you have it, breaking down the main muscles of the calf, looking at the anatomy and the function to help improve our training. There are other muscles in the calf that play very important roles in the stability and position of your foot, but right now we're just going to focus on the gastroc and the soleus. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. So if you want to isolate the soleus, do exercise. But in this video, underneath your knee, and then attaches down on your heel. So when it